Good morning, everybody. Want to talk about a couple things. Welcome from my beautiful log home today, and just want to talk about finding faith, one of the themes that I talk about, and how hard it was for me to find faith in my own life. I was an institutionalized Christian growing up. What do I mean by that? I mean, I was forced to go to church just about every day of the week. I was forced to pray. I was forced to have family devotions. I was forced into my own Sunday school class. Basically, it just divided our whole family. Church did. And that's weird to say, I know, but it's true. And I think me in particular, I struggled with that. People were more concerned about telling me how to live my life, telling me what to do, how to do it, and never really asking me how I felt about it. And never really asked me what I thought or what I believed in my heart. And so the danger of that was that I went on believing what they wanted me to believe. And I didn't have the maturity as a young adolescent man or young man. I did not have the maturity to purge this situation myself and figure out, hey, I better find my own belief and my own faith. Well, as my life journey continued, I struggled with this. Still going to church, still trying to maintain that lifestyle, and yet feeling empty, feeling like my relationship was more so everybody else's relationship with God. And so over the years, I had to crack that egg. I had to look deep into my heart and deep into my soul and analyze this and say, Jeff, is this what you believe, or is this what other people wanted you to believe? And I kept working on that and working on my own faith and what I believed. And it's been a long journey to crack that egg and get rid of what other people and their influences and find my own solid belief. So if you struggled with that in your life and you grew up under the same type of situation that sort of reflects that, it's real, and it's definitely something that I would recommend you trying to work through and come out on the other side of this. And so I had to step back away from church, away from church people. I had to just step back in my life and start looking inward in my own soul, in my own heart. And so I was able to do that. And in the long road sense, I finally have found my own faith and my own beliefs, and it feels really good. It feels like it's worth the effort, and it feels more real. It feels more like it definitely feels like it's my faith and nobody else's. But I had to work for it. I had to really dig down and start to look at faith very in small doses. When I was a kid growing up, it was all about Bible verses and Bible verses and Bible verses and memorize it. And they just kept shoving this down my throat. And never allowing the maturity of faith to kick in. Now, for some other people, I'm talking about myself. For some other people, like my brother and my sister, faith was just like no biggie. They didn't struggle. They didn't have a problem with it. They just accepted it and carried on their lives without any reservations. It was just different for me. So if you've experienced the same type of thing, once again, I'd like to say just work through that as best you can. I actually found faith through God's creation and looking at the wonderful things that are out there. Like if you just look at the basic fruits like pears, apples, oranges, bananas, and think to yourself, well, this just didn't happen. Somebody put this on earth for a reason. And I know it sounds very easy, very academic, but those are the things really that cut through the fabric of finding God and finding the Holy Spirit and finding Jesus. Really came through very simple things like that. I love wildlife, and I hunt and I fish, and so I would look at a wood duck swimming by on a creek. Our property's got a beautiful creek that goes right through it, and I would be in my tree stand, and I would watch wood ducks swim by, and just beautiful wood ducks, and the colors were just unbelievable. And mink would swim by on the creek, and muskrats, and of course deer. And I saw all kinds of wildlife, and the handiwork of God is, goes without saying. So anyway, I hope this helps, and leave a comment if you've experienced the same type of life growing up in the church, and I hope you can work through it as I have. So y'all take care. Thanks for listening.